Life sometimes confronts us with its full reality in the most unexpected moments. This can be an experience as unusual and frightening as waking up one morning to discover your world has started flowing in another language. Medical history is filled with cases lost in the mysterious labyrinths of the brain, but some of them transcend being merely medical cases, making us question the boundaries of the human soul and identity. This is the true and extraordinary story of a man on precisely such a boundary who, after an accident, woke up and tried to cling to life with a foreign language emerging from the depths of his mind. Michael Boatwright was found unconscious in a motel room in California one day in February 2013. When he was discovered, he was unidentified, carrying only a backpack with a few personal items inside. He was revived after medical intervention, but when he woke up, his world had completely changed. Boatwright could not answer questions in English. He spoke only fluent Swedish. Even more surprising, he sincerely believed he was Johannek, a Swedish tennis coach. It was as if his passport, his family, all memories of his past as an American had been erased. This situation was a striking example of acquired multilingualism or post-traumatic foreign language syndrome, a phenomenon much rarer and more complex than foreign accent syndrome in the medical world. As research into the incident deepened, Boatwright's past began to emerge. Originally from Louisiana, Boatwright had led an adventurous life, served in the military, taught in many parts of the world, and most recently worked as an English instructor in China. He had learned Swedish during a stay in Sweden in his youth, but had hardly used it for decades. His brain, likely due to a minor heart attack or similar trauma, had temporarily disabled the neural connections enabling English speech, while bringing to the forefront the long-hidden knowledge of Swedish. This was an incredible manifestation of the brain's survival instinct. When the mind lost its native language, it grasped the strongest second language at its disposal like a lifeline. The condition Boatwright experienced made him not just a medical case, but also a philosophical and psychological enigma. Who are we? Are we the sum of our memories? If all our memories are erased, do we become different people? As Johannek, Boatwright tried to build a completely new life for himself. He spoke Swedish, took an interest in Swedish culture, and felt he belonged to this identity. This process was both a blessing and a curse for him. On one hand, he seemed freed from painful memories of his past, such as bankruptcy and divorce. On the other hand, he was plunged into a deep loneliness and depression stemming from being rootless, identityless, and unable to belong. During his treatment, doctors and speech therapists worked to help him regain his English memory and speech. This was a slow and arduous journey. Over time, some English words and phrases began to return, but the Johannek identity remained dominant for a long period. This situation was both breathtaking and eerie proof of the brain's plasticity, flexibility, and its capacity to adapt in the face of trauma. The story of Michael Boatwright, or Johannek, is one of the mysteries of modern medicine that continues to astonish us with the complexity and resilience of the human mind. This case is the tragic yet profoundly insightful story of a man who woke up after an accident and found himself in the identity of a foreign language. The brain's extraordinary mechanism of self-protection during trauma causes us to question the concepts of memory and identity once again. Boatwright's experiences remind us how fragile the foundations of our personality are and that our consciousness is far more fluid and mysterious than we might think. This true story is a contribution not only to medical literature, but also to humanity's effort to understand itself. Could there be dormant languages and identities within each of our minds, of which we are completely unaware? Boatwright's case opens a window large and impressive enough for us to ask this very question.